Welcome back, Internet. Hey, Internet, welcome to Sliders.
Oh god, we're going down! We're going down!
Is that gonna be okay for you to sync up?
Yeah, I'm not stopping the audio.
Alright, I'm
just gonna cut it. And now the Internet just got me behind the scenes.
Stop talking about it, now we're
Whatever!
ruining the illusion.
Look at this rich plot that's happening right now.
Look at this
Nothing
rich
is
tapestry
happening here.
that's unfolding before you.
Like, this is the problem with Silent Hill 4, is that interesting things happen and then nothing happens for so long.
This is why we started
long.
reading
Like, it's
from
not
the
even
Book of
that we're-
Memories Part 2.
Yes.
It's not even like we're playing it badly, or like Manda is having any problems at all. Manda's going through it perfectly right now. Like, it's just this fucking game
Thanks,
is
Sam.
just so
Yeah, no, we can
so
see
long
Look at
and
this, though.
so
I think this is really
ridiculous.
cool.
what is
This is
Oh,
fine.
yeah. I like that. I like that texture.
But yeah, but
pretty
I can
sweet.
see why this game was regarded as the worst in the series until there was a much worse one made.
Yeah.
And then a much worse one
Yeah.
made after that,
Yes.
and pretty much all of them were worse than the
Yeah.
other ones. Except
Yeah.
Downpour,
Yes.
which was the
Hey.
Star Wars Episode 3 to the other two's Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. I'd go out and say that's correct.
It's good by comparison.
Actually-
Downpour at least was coherent.
If I can say something about the aesthetic that we're going through right now, that
Yes.
that
Yes. Talk about the actual game.
Yeah, oh sure. Good, I've stepped on a thing. I really like segments like that where there's just like a stretched out body part that you can only kind of like realize what it is. That's very this entire game, these games, the series of games were very inspired by Francis Bacon paintings. And that's a very sort of Francis Bacon aesthetic, I think, is the word I'm looking for. Where there'll be like kind of a recognizable body part. When we played Dark Side, we talked a lot about Giger. We should probably talk more about
Yeah, talk
Francis
about
Bacon if we're
Francis
playing through
Bacon.
Silent Hill.
I don't know a lot about him.
I don't. Well, I mean,
Dark Side.
Darkseid, sorry. Darkseid. Where you became Dark Sam.
Dark Side.
It's a droopy-eared
Anyway,
cat.
continue.
Yeah.
Little Scottish fold.
Aw, too cute. So cute. I don't know if there's really much I could say, though, about bacon. I just
It's
wanted to point it out
delicious
that
when
that's
combined
like,
with
that's
lettuce
where,
and tomato.
that's the aesthetic.
And mayonnaise.
yeah.
Don't forget mayonnaise.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes a little turkey.
Fuck, I want a BLT now. Oh, I had a BLT with avocado the other day. Oh, so good.
Oh my god.
Oh, so good.
You're killing me right now.
All right, pausing the LP. We're all gonna go get sandwiches.
No, don't pause.
All right, we're back, Internet. We've all got
I have a torta
sandwiches.
cubana.
It took
It's
me.
got all the meat and an
It took me
entire
10
avocado
hours
on
to
it.
go see Sam. I just have an avocado. I'm eating raw.
There's a new sandwich shop just down the street that opened 2 months ago, and it's so good.
We're
you
going.
guys.
We're going there.
Oh no, we absolutely are. Like it is my new favorite place.
We're gonna see Sam in a week.
Not
Of course,
even
when
a
this
week.
Episode goes up. We'll either already be there or.
Yeah, in a week you guys will have already been here
Okay,
for
that's what
3
that's
days.
I knew there was a
excited.
monster up here. I couldn't remember what monster made that weird walking noise.
Well, you also saw his shadow glitching out briefly. So
Double
Cougar
cougars.
noises.
cougar noises. So good.
Double cougar power!
Now we're getting weird, spooky, yelling noises.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten those occasionally.
in the background. I know. I'm just pointing it
Man,
out.
that shovel is just it's fucking death.
I can say Silent Hill as a whole, at least the original games, had a few inspirations that are very obvious if you know the inspirations. One of them is Francis Bacon, entirely.
And then 1 and 3 had a lot of Jacob's Ladder and Session 9.
Jacob's Ladder and Session 9 are two
Yep.
films that really inspired Silent Hill. Like, if you those movies are like recommended watching if you want to get into deep Silent Hill lore.
Well, and Jacob's Ladder, for the most part, has done a lot to inspire most modern horror
Right?
in general.
Yeah, no, Jacob's
From
Ladder
movies
is
to
the
video games.
granddaddy of modern
Yeah.
horror, and it's one of my favorite films. I love it.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Session 9 is good, but Session 9 is weird.
It also has
Like,
David Caruso.
It's less like
Yeah, you can
yeah,
tell.
it's less iconic.
Yeah, how do I explain Session 9 without making it seem like a shit movie? Because it's definitely not a shit movie. It's got really...
It's an exceptionally well-executed psychological horror movie with incredible atmosphere, but it doesn't really innovate anything. It just does it right.
Also, the filmography, I think, that's not what I'm looking for. Anyway.
The cinematography?
Yeah, the cinematography. Not that great. I'll fully admit it right now. It's not that great. Like, it looks like a low-budget film.
Mm-hmm.
And how it's presented. Like, you could tell the budget was spent in other places. Probably renting out an asylum and getting David Caruso.
Yeah, basically. Those two things.
There was the budget.
I like that you went out of your way to just kill that thing.
Oh, dude. Kill everything. Although it's not like it matters. In other Silent Hill games, it kind of matters, like how many enemies you kill and stuff like that. Not here. Look at that light. Isn't that soothing?
Does this one have like a final status screen and stars?
Yeah, it does.
And boss completion time?
They don't mean anything.
It does. It does, yes.
They don't mean anything, because there's not really much of a new game plus to be had. There's no UFO ending.
Henry can't get a lightsaber?
No, Henry cannot get a lightsaber.
There's
no, like, special outfits. There's no UFO ending. There might be one for Eileen. I don't know.
Also, I noticed that we didn't go back to the stairwell this time. Unless we have to backtrack
Indeed.
both
Oh,
ways in order to get out of Building World 2.
To go ever downward?
Also, yeah, our fan has fallen, so our house is pretty fucked up.
I thought it fell when the haunting started.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he'll get more fucked up.
Oh, yes it will.
It did.
It did. I just would like to point it out.
See, because I still have this stuffed cat. There's more Building World to do.
We've been
worry.
through all of it twice now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you worry. Yeah, but there's one place in Building World that we have not visited again.
Is that Richard's apartment?
No.
Henry's scenic tour through...
No, Richard's apartment is an apartment world, Matt. Duh.
Where did Richard get killed?
Yeah, not Building World.
Richard got killed, in his... no, wait. Yeah, no, Richard got killed in Building World, but it was in his apartment. I don't know.
Because that's how Richard got into Building World, was through... And then he started...
But
and then
they're
he started
attached.
chasing down Walter Sullivan Jr.
Apartment World of Building World.
J.R. Jr.
And I get what the game was trying to do with that
Jr.
cutscene. I get it. Like, it's just like, this is his lost innocent side, and this is,
Yes.
the monster he's become.
Both halves of a lesson
I
need
get
to
it.
reunite in order to birth the god.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's just obvious. Yeah, exactly. It's just very, very, very obvious.
Yeah.
And like we're not even
I
running.
think mostly they just wanted it in there because it's like, this guy's creepy. Let's have him run off with a child.
Also, we're not even running through interesting areas. Like, it's literally just a cement corridor.
Yep.
Like, it looks like Dark Souls 2, which is not a compliment.
Aww. Did I lose Eileen?
You probably did
Yeah,
because
you
you
did.
were running.
I ran too
Come
far.
on, Eileen.
You can do it. Come into my weird blocky shadow.
Also, I finally
Walter
did listen to
Sullivan-
that song, and I realized I've heard it, but I've only heard like the chorus, and the chorus is so disparate that I thought the bridge and the chorus were two different songs.
Yeah, we told you you'd heard that song before. There's no way you haven't.
Yeah, I've like caught like parts of it. I think I've caught parts of it on the radio, but I've always been convinced that it was two different songs. And also the verse line is super forgettable.
Oh, I know the ska
Bye.
version of that song a lot better than the actual ska or the actual song itself.
Come on, Eileen, stop running into a slug. Are you kidding me? Is that what's gonna get me all the negative points? You running into a slug?
Yep.
What was I gonna say? Oh, fuck.
Hey, look at art assets we've seen before.
Fucking...
On the wall.
Leave me be. Fucking Walter Sullivan. God damn it, Eileen.
See, this is part of the problem, is, like, she just gets left behind to get fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on,
Now
Eileen.
you gotta wait for her.
Come on.
Hey.
This guy.
Yo.
Hey.
Woo.
What the? And then he just fell
But yeah,
asleep.
I'm wearing the Saint medallion, so he just can't handle it. Good thing.
Also, the ghost started coming out of the wall
Yeah,
while you were waiting
right
there.
in front of me. Really great. Super great. Walter Sullivan's a Christ figure. That's what I was going to say.
I guess we're doing pretty good,
Huh.
huh?
Thanks, Eileen.
Oh yeah, because he's not directly tied. He's not directly tied to the god, but he does speak for its teachings.
Well, also, there's, we only see these two sides of him. The adult side and the young side, and sort of the middle part is just...
It's just all cream filling.
Yeah,
Walter
we don't
Sullivan
see...
spent 30 years as a carpenter.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So I guess I should say an antichrist figure.
Yeah. That's probably a better name.
There you go. I don't know, it's better.
It's just... Yeah. Get Willem Dafoe to do it.
Anyway, do you hear that?
There's like a chime.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Oh, that's so good.
They're just barking.
Yeah.
And there's also something like a calliope behind the barking.
Why do you hear Calliope?
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
I don't
something.
hear
Oh,
calliope
I
at
think
all.
it's something going outside my window.
Oh,
Just both sounds are so faint that I put them together.
dumb.
Oh right, the pet store.
Matt is constantly surrounded by clowns.
No, I don't know what that's. I don't know
Matt-
what that sound was.
Matt is in Candle Cove.
Put cat in cage.
You're putting it in the cage. It's a dog.
Put cat in cage. No, Eileen, leave it go. Eileen, it'll be fine. Eileen.
I think Eileen's
Eileen,
getting. I
please.
think Eileen's getting stuck on geometry.
No, she's trying to kill this thing. There's the chime.
Okay, so I wasn't making it up.
Well, I mean,
No,
you were
it
earlier.
just started. Yeah.
No, because it was
Before, I don't
it was
know
just,
what you
it
were
was just
hearing.
back. It was
Only
just back
approximately
there.
8:30 in the evening, witnesses at the pet store near the pet store Garland's
Carlins.
reported the sound of multiple gunshots, possibly from an
Oh
automatic
right, yeah, because he
weapon.
was shot in every part
At
of
the
his
time
body.
the police arrived, the perpetrator had already fled, and the shop owner, Steve Garland, was found dead with a probable submachine gun shot wound to the head. And assumedly the rest of him.
Yeah, they said.
All the store's animals were brutally slaughtered, and the store left in extreme
Oh
disarray.
jeez.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, inside sources say that Garland's heart had been removed. And on his back, 5 number were carved. Do you hear that?
Machine gun fire. Yep. See? Subtle. Really good.
Yeah.
Really fucking weird. There's no
And when we go back
reason
in-
for this.
Oh, it's littered. It's
Bullet
riddled
holes
with bullet
everywhere.
holes.
Yeah.
Nice.
This place is fucked.
like it
Like
doesn't
more
need
fucked than before.
This doesn't need to be in there, and it's really good and it's perfect, but like we had to backtrack for 40 fucking minutes just to experience this one creepy section.
Yeah.
This is the point in Silent Hill games where things that are good kind of start to level out with things that are bad, and then eventually the scale is going to get tipped as things that are bad start to outweigh things that are good. Not in this game, because I still have a generally positive attitude about this game. But, others.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's interesting to note that at no point in this game does Henry, aside from the firearms, no point in this game does Henry actually get actual weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I love this room a lot,
The actual weapons are left specifically to Walter, who gets both like a fucking 1911 and a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Yep. And it uses an automatic, what is probably an Uzi. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can check this room, it's upside down.
It is upside down.
I love this room.
Interesting.
Now's a good time, actually, to bring up...
hey, look, it's the entire downpour aesthetic.
Now's a good time to bring up, where was it? Victim number 9 was William Gregory, owner of a watch and clock store.
Mm.
Oh, huh. Interesting. Oh, and now everything's upside down in Building World.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Also, this is the other thing that makes it take so long, is we have to wait for Eileen to come to the door, and her pathing's okay. As far as AI partners go, she's not incompetent.
Yeah, she's not terrible, but she could be better. Yeah. Could be better.
Which, for a partner who's supposed to follow you for most of the game, Ashley, what was it? The President's Daughter in Resident Evil 4 was actually really good.
Ashley Williams, I remember because, Evil Dead.
She was really smart at running away from threats and hiding, and actually pathed pretty okay most of the time.
I believe Sam will argue at that point with you.
Which point?
That Ashley Williams, I'm sorry, Eileen, that Ashley Williams from Resident Evil 4 was a good partner.
Yeah.
Because we brought this up when Eileen first started to follow us.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't remember her ever being a colossal pain in the butt, especially because the game...
She's a literal plot device. She exists to be kidnapped and nothing else. You have to save her constantly in situations where you would just kill everyone.
Okay, yeah, I'm just talking about I'm not talking about the concept, because the whole game is are you a bad enough dude to save the President's daughter? So, but I'm just talking about her actual how she actually operates and how the game uses her. And that part at least is actually fairly well done. And the parts where the game realizes that she doesn't work well, she climbs into a vent.
Oh fuck.
What?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, this is the part where she gets
fucked up. Cause I just
Cause you just swing away, Jack.
See, swing away.
Cause I'm fucked. I'm fucked, she's fucked, we're all fucked. Everybody fucked. Sorry, Eileen.
Also, the monkeys look different in this section.
This is because these are the female types.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but...
Or the second types. I guess I'm just assuming that they're female types.
They're also better lit here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Eileen. I've done you wrong.
Also, I just realized the contusion coming out is because their, skulls are, coming out of their face, and their face is like a weird hood coming off their back.
You notice something different about them every time we see them.
Did you notice that their tails are just their spines poking out of their backs?
because they're humanoids.
Obstacles.
More like lobstacles.
There we go.
Also, they never used the weapons they were carrying.
No, thank God. He said, "Fuck me up." What are you looking at? He's looking at something.
Looking at
corpses.
Looking at a thing in a bag.
Yeah.
Maybe you could pick up all their golf clubs.
No, I wouldn't want them anyway.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're not bad.
They're high. Well, they do.
I've got my shovel.
They're high damage with good range. They just break after 2 hits or something. They're excellent for Groot removal. Oh, now the doors are regular, or the way they're supposed to be again.
They have been. It's just that room. I believe we're coming to the end of Building World.
Building World.
Party time, excellent.
I don't think we've made that joke yet.
Mm-hmm.
It just had to be made.
Yeah.
Come on, door with the halo with the sun on it? No. Oh, maybe.
Oh, now it's unlocked. Did you get a key?
Nope. Hi. No, it was locked from the other end.
Okay.
And now I'm back in this hallway.
Cool. So what changed
alleyway.
that we can go through now?
No, I don't know.
Also, does Eileen get damaged by the ghosts at all if they don't, like, do the heart grabby thing?
Does Eileen get damaged? Oh, Eileen, you're doing so bad. Oh no, she's fucked up. She's
I'm
really
cold.
fucked up.
Help me.
Oh, this is where we start to see Eileen just break down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have let her get hit far too many times. I'm a terrible, terrible person. I'm so sorry. She's so fucked up. It's gonna be okay. Oh yeah, no, she is not doing good.
Is this really what happened to the city? Or are we just going insane?
It's gonna be okay. Oh god. I don't, yeah, I'm pretty sure the ghosts harm her. But then again, I wouldn't be able to tell you, like, everything. Big fan, circle motif. All through Silent Hill.
And then you just let her get beat up by wheelchairs forever.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't even, like, beat these wheelchairs. She's gotta make it on her own.
I can make it on my own. I could be a quarterback.
Also, back in that room, you could kind of see the weird shadows of the people sitting in the wheelchairs.
Uh-huh.
I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, remember, didn't we spot that? We spotted that in the hospital world.
So, yeah, in one room in particular where it's like
where we discovered, where we noticed the shadows were like really, really low res for some reason.
Yeah, low poly. Because there's nothing actually there.
Yeah, the model's just weird.
There is no model.
So after that cool sequence,
yeah,
now we get to kill a bug.
let's backtrack.
No, this is the end. This is the end of Building World, I believe. I believe we've reached the end.
Christ.
We've now reached the part
door...
of the LP where Sam just gets mad at things.
Don't get mad.
This is, in Arzubini's games, this is also known as the beginning.
Oh. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again! I'm excited!
Prepare.
Summer 2015!
Yeah, prepare for Hank Azaria.
Now you're just trying to make me mad.
Did I get a door code at any time? I did not.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
You just went, yeah, you
still have
back
no
to
idea
your
what the door code is.
Eileen.
Now you're just walking around doing nothing.
There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to go around this billiard table.
I mean, there's a lot of points in.
That's why Silent Hill 4 is a bad game.
honestly, in a lot of Silent Hill games, there's a lot of parts where a character's just like, I don't want to move all this stuff.
Yeah.
There's stuff in the way, and I have to move it. That'd be like effort.
Fucking James will go to a fucking pool party and a toilet full of vomit, but can't be asked to move some boxes.
Can't be arsed to move some boxes.
We're almost done with Building World. Oh good, my TV's haunted again.
Cool.
Glad about it. Good thing I keep picking up all these
holy candles.
Holy candles. Yeah. And none of them are in my inventory, so let's get one.
Good thing you're right next to your inventory.
Let's do some aromatherapy to get rid of these hauntings.
Let's do some erotic exercise.
These ones smell like clean linen.
Febreze holy candles. They remove the stank molecules and also the ghost molecules.
I believe there's something in... Can we see? I think we see something in the static of the TV.
If there... Oh,
yeah,
there it is.
oh
okay.
no, there's definitely something. I don't know what it is.
It's it looks
something.
like
I know what it is.
It looks like the ghost upside down.
I know what it is. You don't know what it is, Amanda?
Maybe I didn't get a good look at it. Fuck! Oh,
You don't,
okay.
You don't,
yeah.
You don't remember the thing that is upside down?
Yeah,
that
no,
occurs
I
in
know.
this
I know
apartment?
exactly what it is. It's very Jacob's Ladder right now.
It is very Jacob's Ladder.
I can't put this here.
Yeah, you got to get it right up in your TV's grill.
The candle mechanics
I can't put
are
it here.
going to kill me.
You can't sue
Also, just one thing that would put Silent Hill 4 in contention for a really bad game is the fucking candles shit. And how if they put a thing in there where it's like if you're in the general area then it would work, or if they gave you any guidelines as to at all as to like, you know, where you're actually supposed to put it, because the fact that it has to be like in an exact fucking place to function is kind of annoying.
Like the idea I like. The execution, and honestly, maybe it'd be a little better if I was, you know, playing it on a console, 3750, with a controller.
I'm sorry, are we not going to talk about the amazing dick joke that Matt just made by accident?
Nope.
I don't even remember.
No,
what did I just say?
Just needing control, putting it in a specific spot for it to function.
You're really looking for a dick joke there.
I really am looking for a dick joke there.
I mean, that's...
4890. There it is.
There we go. Cool. Because yeah, it's that kind of thing where like, and we do have a specific interface here, I guess, because they couldn't put in a menu that's like dial 5, dial 5, dial 5.
Yeah,
Did you immediately forget the number?
No, if we call it again, we're gonna get the monster moans. I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm. It's actually pretty neat.
Yeah. Good. Great. Super.
You know, if you play it backwards, it says send your secret message to Old Pink, care of the Funny Farm.
No, if you play it backwards, it asks if you want delivery or takeout.
Drink your Ovaltine.
It's a fucking ad?
It's a crummy commercial.
Paul McCartney died in 1962.
He was victim number 4.
There's a Yoko Ono song where if you play something she says in Japanese backwards, it really sounds like she's saying, "I shot John Lennon."
Did you realize how many of those theories there are for anything related to the Beatles?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying it means anything. I'm just saying if you play
check the fridge.
I'm not saying it means anything. I'm just saying if you play it backwards, that's what it sounds like.
Paul is dead. Check the fridge.
There's a half-eaten pancake inside.
Oh man, we're gonna fight some gold.
No.
We're gonna need Teal'c.
Fucking Jesus.
How you doing, Eileen? You look good.
Do we need a
How's Richard Dean Anderson doing?
God damn it. No, it's Kurt Russell, god damn it.
Richard.
It's always Kurt Russell.
Richard Dean Anderson's really good.
Whoever
replaced him was shit.
4890. All right.
He was a budget Richard Dean Anderson.
Here we go.
The guy from Stargate Atlantis? I like that.
No, the guy from SG-1 who replaced Richard Dean Anderson because Richard Dean Anderson left the show eventually.
Oh, did he? And then
SG-1 went on for 3 more it basically was like X-Files after Mulder left.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Except this guy didn't even have the respect of being the T-1000 at some point.
So last time when we did this, we had to go up forever.
Yes.
But now ever down.
Now we have to go down.
See, and this is kind of the thing. If it had been something, if we hadn't had to do like an hour of puzzles to get to, this is I know there's a thing that's been said a long time about making a game long versus making a game interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
I know we talked about that a lot in Alan Wake because Alan Wake is like 95% shooting ghosts.
Yeah.
And not even in interesting ways.
Well, the thing about Alan Wake is that it doesn't have any backtracking to speak of, which is good, but it has sequences that literally do not matter.
I'm sorry,
and are
Eileen.
invalidated by a 5-minute cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, it had segments that were there to make it 15 hours long, so people felt justified in paying $60 for it.
Yeah, so that it was a AAA title.
Yeah. That might have been what happened here, too, honestly.
I don't know. Silent Hill never really struck me as AAA, but that's also before AAA was kind of thrown around a lot for marketing terms.
Silent Hill 4, if I'm correct, also I love that the bugs drop all the way down there. That's really nice.
and then you don't have to stop them.
Silent Hill 4 was kind of in that space where Silent Hill had gotten big off of 3.
Yes.
And so Silent Hill 4 was actually supposed to be a pretty big title game.
Yes. There was hype.
Yeah, it also was one that was on more than just PlayStation. And I think part of that also, I'm not sure which preceded the other one, because the one thing that was said was Silent Hill was always a PS2 exclusive before the other two were PS2 exclusives because the fog effects in Silent Hill are something only the PS2 could do.
Right.
Well, also because Konami and Sony.
Yeah, because Konami and Sony were BFFs.
Yeah. Holding hands.
Because I know around the same...
Henry, there is no reason you need to do that for these things.
Around the same time, I believe also the Metal Gear game, or the Metal Gear Solid games were being released on Xbox. Because that's the only reason I played Metal Gear Solid 2 was because it came out on it was Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance came out on.
Yep, Substance got on Xbox
with
360.
all of the bonus missions and stuff.
Building World.
Or was it 360 or was it regular Xbox? I don't remember. That's right.
Yes, slow.
So here's where I fuck up. I thought it was later, but no, here it is.
Yep.
Oh well, we'll just do it. We'll fuck it up. So I'll let you know right now. This whole game, I've been saving bullets for this fight. Guess who forgot to bring a gun and any bullets? So we're gonna do this melee.
Yay! And this is where Eileen gets fucked up.
This is where she gets super fucked up.
Because she just gets hosed.
Yeah. So you want me to talk about this one, or do you want to talk?
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about it.
This. I totally eat shit.
This is Groot's revenge.
This boss is called the One Truth. And identical wall monster-like creatures slide down, but only one of them is real, and only one of them. Nope, that's not it. Only one of them will take damage, and it will affect all of them. So I know because I have to hit each one. And if all of them react when I hit one, that is the One Truth. That is the real one.
But even the fake ones can hurt you?
Oh yeah, no, they can all wreck my shit. Look at that. Isn't that hilarious?
Damn.
Thank God they gave me a med kit before I came in here.
That probably should have been your indication if they gave you a big healing item.
I honestly thought that this boss fight was at the end of Ever Downward. I forgot that it was at the end of Building World.
Building World.
Yeah.
So
it is
funnily
not this
enough, this is one of the cooler parts of the entire sequence, and is actually a really nice payoff, but I fell asleep during it.
You were totally asleep.
I totally fell asleep during this part. I was drunk and tired. So
I had a good party.
I really like this, but I have no idea why it's here.
The One Truth?
Yeah, what does the One Truth represent? Does it mean anything?
Hold on. Let me refresh my memory.
Oh man, the Groots actually regenerate now too. The Super Groots.
The Groots.
The Super Groot gummies. Goji berries.
So, how many of these things are in here? It's like, what, 13?
Yeah, but only one of them gets... Let's see. Because there's like 4 per wall.
I think it's 4, 8, I think it's 12. Because I think it's 4 per side and 2 per the short sides.
I mean, it doesn't really have any, like...
And Walter was the 12th victim, correct? Or
He was
he
the
the
10th.
11th?
He was the 11th.
Oh, he's the 11th?
He was the... yeah.
Hold on, let me double check.
He was the 10th.
No, I don't mean to.
Because he was the 11th, because there were 10 people murdered, and then he shot himself.
Yeah.
Right,
He's
right.
the
Or he hung
11th.
himself in prison.
121. So the One Truth, if it's got
Eileen, what are you
that
doing?
trolling motherfucker.
Just, you can't get me.
If it has
You
any
can't get
symbolism at all, it's not apparent, which is fine, honestly. I'm alright with that. Some people seem to think it's got to do with the Order and, you know, the fucking lies that Walter was fed throughout his entire life. But I wouldn't be able to tell you. Just neat boss fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's the coolest part of this sequence, visually and aesthetically.
Yes.
I really, 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 really like this, but I don't know what it's doing here, and I
Kicking
wish
my
that
shit is what it's doing.
I wish that there was something, some lead up, some description, some anything, because
Which is, by the way,
we're basically in an abattoir that is like sort of the inside of an accordion lung.
yeah.
And it's visually really compelling, and it's the most vibrantly colored thing that we've seen in an hour and a half of this fucking game.
Yeah.
It has one of the more interesting like monster designs that also calls back to at least 3 different monsters that I can think of in this fucking game.
Yeah.
But it also just seems to exist
But it
kind
also-
of for its own sake.
Right. It doesn't mean, and not even that it has to mean anything, but it feels like it's just jammed in here.
Yeah. It's a set piece that it's also weird it's also unique in that it's a set piece in a point where in a game that is devoid of set pieces.
Just waiting for this motherfucker.
Like this is pretty much the only boss in the game, right? Like aside from the one that finishes it. We haven't had any boss fights up to this.
We haven't had any like enormous.
We haven't had any arena where we had a room where we fought that was dedicated to fighting a thing.
Eileen's dead. Well, she's not dead, but she's down. She's hurt beyond recognition. I have fucked up entirely.
So you ended up because you hit her with. So she does get hurt when you hit her with the weapons?
No, the one truth hit her.
Okay, because she actually was doing pretty okay. Like as far as a boss with giant grappling arms and whatever is concerned, like.
It's okay, Eileen. It's gonna be all right. You're all right. You're okay. You're not possessed. You just got a little scraped up. You're gonna be A-okay.
Yeah, she's not doing super.
It's all right. I'll fix my mistakes.
It just means we get to see more endings.
So.
Oh, huh.
This is nice.
Cool.
Yeah, looks good. So, I mean, it's the last guard before we get to the end of Ever Downward, and
yeah,
and it's
meant to be the dragon before the master. It doesn't have any setup. It doesn't really have any explanation, which is weird because this game is devoid of set pieces and it's full of exposition. And this thing has it's there to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Which is especially weird because all of the other things, which I could kind of call all of the victims that we've been fighting, those are the closest things we've had to bosses now, because we were introduced to the ghosts, and so then we meet all the victims that we had met before, except now they're ghosts that are like messed up, and they have things based on some personality trait that they had, which is interesting, and that kind of fits into the Silent Hill thing.
Right, and then we get set-piece ghost bosses, which are the ones we've seen killed during the game.
Yeah, and those are the ones that are actually like bosses because they have.
Did you listen to that?
Yeah, he's coming in.
And so those are actually like bosses because they have new and different mechanics, and like they actually pose a lot more of a threat than the standard ghosts.
So, also very interesting to point out, this is the darkest part of the entire game.
I know.
This is the only part of the game that actually uses distinct points of light and heavy shadow.
Yeah.
Even in the forest, it's brightly lit.
It looks good, too.
I wish the whole fucking game looked like this.
Yeah, me too.
It would look so much better.
Yeah.
It would be so much better. This game suffers from being way too well lit.
Yes, completely. Oh, good. Wall herpes is back.
Cool.
So glad about it.
Cool. I like you sighed just as you looked down in the game months ago.
Another day, another haunting.
We have quantum sighing.
I am Henry. Just going through, trying to figure shit out in my life.
Making your way in the world today.
Socially awkward,
Wouldn't you like to get away?
armed with a shovel and a candle.
So you had a bad day. You fought some dumb ghosts.
Let's get rid of this wall
I'm
herpes.
not sure how you're going to A-B that again.
I don't know.
What rhymes with ghosts? I can't put it. Good.
Cool.
I like to imagine that Henry is just like trying to balance a candle on his carpet, and that's
No,
why.
he's just like shoving it again. Like, why won't you work? Hey, we got another note.
Who wants to read?
I will read.
Read it.
All right. Number 1, 10 heart. Number 2, 10. Number 3, 10 hearts. Number 4, 10 hearts, Steve Garl. Number 5, 10. Number 6, 10 heart. Number 7, 10 hearts. Oh God. Number 9, 10 hearts. Number 10, 10. Number 11, Assumption Walter Sullivan. Number 12, Void. Number 13, Darkness.
Gloom,
Despair, Joseph Schreiber.
Temptation,
Cynthia
Source,
Velasquez. Source, Jasper Guy. Watchfulness, Andrew DeSalvo. Chaos, Richard Braintree. Mother, Eileen Galvin. Wisdom, Henry Townshend.
Oh, shit. So if we look at the
August
if we look at the
7.
peephole now, is there now Eileen's handprint there? Because she's been assimilated.
she's not-
No. She's not dead
she's
yet.
not dead yet.
That's just the plan. That is what is required to complete the 21 Sacraments. It has not been completed yet. But for now, with Building World done. And
Again.
We are all so happy about it.
yeah, I return from Building World. All right.
Below.
Good
Building
night,
World.
Internet.
Good night.
Good night. 26 goddamn saves.
Yeah.